Greetings, Goddess Body Mind Spirit community. This is Tyra Omilade, your goddess guru, your sister friend. And you know I love helping the women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess centered lifestyle. Hey, how are you, goddesses? Hope all is well. I know I look a little bit like, what's she doing? But this thing hurts my head, and I'm trying to figure out how to keep this on my head so I can make sure the sound is on point for you all. I want to talk about um, the new moon, June 28th, 2022 new moon. How are you all doing? If you're like me, it feels like it's been extremely eventful. We got a lot going on personally as well as in the collective. I plan on talking about the United States Pluto return in a separate video. I don't want to use I just want to keep this video one pointed, but I do want to let you all know I'm going to come back sometime this week and talk about it. Also, I plan to have a day of activation where we're going to be calling on everyone to come on. And, if you already have a body of work, y'all, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit picky. I want to make sure that whatever we do is decent and in order, and is lending itself to helping people to express themselves for whatever is going on with you. To me, it's just a lot going on in the United States that I care about. So I got a lot that I feel like I need to make sure I give my ashe to helping to turn it around, to heal, to bring justice and equality and equity. I know so many brilliant people. Like if you're watching this, Queen Marat Rogers, maybe you could bring a poem. The spiritual aspirant initiates, no matter what year you have worked with me. Do you want to pull a card? Do you want to share your art? Do you want to come on and just hold space with me as I, help to bring this for everyone? We got a lot of people who are activists. I want to hear your voices. The academicians, we got Dr. Jawan, we got Dr. Elisa, then spiritual aspirant initiates, sacred feminine mysteries priestesses, to the JTP priests and priestesses. I will be calling on you all because we're going to have us a day of activation and, a day of healing, but activation. That's the biggest thing that I think is important, that we feel grounded and activated at the same time, and that we begin to do our part to make a shift in this space-time continuum that is taking us in a direction where, like I said, liberty, justice for all, where folks can just come and have some food, put some clothes on their back, and just enjoy their time here on earth. All right, y'all. So I want to talk to you all about this upcoming new moon. I had a really good time with the ladies who came to the new moon circle. When in preparing for this new moon that is June 28th, Eastern time, it's let's see. Eastern time, it's at 10:53 Eastern time, 10:53 p.m., June 28th. And so I was so excited when I saw what this moon stands for, and the potential that lies in this moon. And so I just want to share a little bit with you all so that you have something that you can work with, and have something that gets added into whatever it is that you plan on doing for the new moon. One thing for sure, anytime we have a new moon, it's important, but then we have a new moon that's in Cancer. Cancer is a sign of new beginnings. It's a sign of activation. And so I want to just encourage you all to make sure you set some new moon intentions. I say this every month. To me, goddess work is just like, hold on, I want to get something to put underneath my microphone, I hear echo. Um, Goddess work is like, um, well, when we are living the goddess centered lifestyle, it's just like what we do day in and day out. It's not always glamorous, it's not always sexy, but it is always potent and powerful. Okay. It gets us results. So every new moon is important. This one, I say, is even more important because it has double new moon energy in it. The other thing that I'll talk about too is, this moon is conjunct this asteroid called Lilith. So some of it is about either taking our shadow part and making it work for us, or it's about busting through, like getting liberated from our whatever is holding us back, whatever makes us feel disempowered. It's about getting liberated from that. And you can plant seeds for that. Where do you feel disempowered in your life? Where do you feel your shadow holds you back? That deep dark secret, and you're like, "Ugh, I'm so scarred." I say, baby, bear the scar. Okay. You know what? I learned when I went through what do you call it? Um, hold on one second. Well, after my mother passed, I went through bereavement support groups. That's what I was trying to say. I went through bereavement support. And one thing that the lady said one time was how, like, after you lose somebody, you feel like your life has been torn apart. And that one of the things you can do is take, like, when you have jeans that have a hole um in the knee, that it's been worn out so much that you have to put your, it tears apart. You put the patch on it, and the patch makes it even stronger at that point. And that's how I see our scars. Our scars, it could be spiritual, it could be emotional, mental, physical scars. These can make us stronger, and they are beautiful. Just because the world has convinced us that, oh, like it's just got to be so smooth in order for it to be beautiful. No, no. Those scars represent something glorious if we make it that way. It's all our interpretation of whatever it is. But we can choose to see all the parts of ourselves that we think are just horrible as, you know what, this is my gift. And I'm not going to let it hold me back. Because guess what? If I have to wait to get perfect to manifest what I want in my life, you for sure would know nothing would be manifested, right? But you still manifesting. So this new moon gives us an opportunity to set intentions in spite of that. As a matter of fact, to let everything be compost for whatever we're doing, right? And so there's this Odu that I keep quoting here lately. It's called O'Shea. And O'Shea is about taking one of the things it says is how does it go? Uh, Choosing beauty over negativity. Choose beauty over negativity. And it's about taking things that have happened and composting them into something that is meaningful. And so, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I need to probably check with G, the sound guy who I've worked with, and ask them, what do I need to do? Anywho, so that's what I want to tell y'all, kind of setting things up for you on this new moon. I am only because I went through like a whole lot in my new moon circle, but I will just go through the signs here really quickly for you all. Let me pull up the chart because it helps me to just see the chart and to go through each sign. I think I will just really quickly touch on each sign. Yeah, I think I'll just touch on each sign and let you all know. So anytime we talk about the new moon in Cancer, it is for sure um, about taking care of yourself, nurturing. So You want to set some new moon intentions about that. And I'm just going to tell y'all, I had started out and I felt I was sounding negative, telling my inner circle when I had one that I didn't think that this was going to be an easy year through and through. I just saw some stuff that I was like, I don't feel good about this. And so I'm gonna tell y'all, I feel the same way about next March. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some stuff just to make sure. But next March, February, March, I have some concerns about that. And why am I saying that now? Well, it's our opportunity right now to do some things to take care of ourselves while the getting's good, I should say, while the getting is good, take care of yourself. Okay. What can you do to slow down, get more rest? What is self-care? Nurturance for you in the best healthy way. Body, mind, spirit. Now, this new moon is happening. This is the chart of the moon. It's happening in the sixth house. So it is all about lifestyle. And it's also about your work, okay? Your job, your day-to-day routines. We got to bring some health to them. I think we really need it. We see that we're in the midst of a Pluto return. We're not getting away from it. And so we need to learn how to take care of ourselves because we need to be in this thing for the long haul. Okay. Um, so that's automatic. It could have to do with home. Do you need to make some new moon um, uh, set some new moon intentions for home, family. So actually, this is going to be for Aries also. Everything that I'm saying about the new moon, we could relate it to Aries because Aries gets the pure meaning of the what it means. And so for all of us, but for sure for Aries, is there something about home and family that some new moon um intentions that you can set for home or family. Um, Also ancestors, history, property, your stomach, your gut. And the other thing that I'll say too is um, your emotional body. What are you doing to take care of your emotional body? Okay. So for Aries, yeah. The other thing about this too, this actually might be a little bit of a challenging moon for Aries, but it's kind of like your energy because Aries is a sign of activation. And so this moon is conjunct, it has an interaction with Jupiter. For those who know astrology, called the square. And that can make Aries like feel like it's going to activate. And so yeah, I think that's really important for Aries to know. You could potentially feel an activation, a complete new beginning in your life. Do you need one? Uh, you can set that for yourself. What do you want to call into your life, Aries? But also, the other thing to think about is, um, you know, I forgot what I was going to say. It was something regarding that energy, but my mind is like racing right now a little bit. If I remember, I'll come back. First and fourth house. Yeah. So, oh, I know what it was. It might be for sure something with the body, or it might be literally something with the like where you are living, something new like that for Aries. Is other things in this moon, but I'm just going to keep it real simple. Now, for the Tauruses, this new moon is happening in your third house. And so, what I think for Tauruses is that this could be is important to set some new moon intentions regarding the mind, your mindset, any creative endeavors, especially that involve communication. I think that would be great for Tauruses. And also healing the mind, I think is important. And it could be something with the siblings. If you have a sibling or somebody's sibling, something regarding siblings on the other side, friends on the other side, cousins on the other side, that could be coming up for you in terms of like, I don't know, remembering them, learning from them, something like that. healing between you and your siblings, Taurus. It might be that also. Uh, but it is definitely something I think for Tauruses to look at their subconscious mind and figure out what in you is making your day-to-day routines the way that they are, and do you need to change them? So Geminis, this is happening in your second house. So this has to do with money. The activation from Aries is coming from your 11th house. So, maybe Geminis are going to need to set some new moon intentions regarding money and making more money and profitability, or it also has to do with taking care of yourself and making that as a part of your success strategy. And also, it could be something coming up with, you need to look at the friendships in your life. Are they really supportive of you? Are you all aligned with your values? Like, do you need some new values to Gemini? Because it might be that you are able to set the new values in place. And also for Geminis, maybe Geminis need to, feel more empowered when it comes to money because that Lilith is there. Maybe the Tauruses need to have a more empowering mindset. Um, and any Aries, wherever you feel disempowered, it's like, you get to go in a whole new direction. You don't have to be disempowered. So for Cancerians, you're one of the ones who could be feeling like your life is completely changing. So set some new moon intentions, like grab some of this energy. Don't just let it happen. Create the life you want. That's what you can use this new moon for. Maybe y'all need to feel more empowered in your bodies, or, where you have been made to feel disempowered in your body, take your power back. But I do think this is a new moon where career could be creating some new beginnings, or maybe where you're moving, like there's some new beginning in your life where you could be relocating because of a job, or something activating in your life regarding career. So I would set new moon intentions regarding that, Cancer. Now for the Leos, the new moon is happening in your 12th house. This is a house of healing. And I think the activation may come from, some of the Leos may look at their lives like, you know what? I'm looking at the big picture and I need to do better with taking care of myself. Maybe you get exposed to something new. It broadens your horizons, and it makes you like realize you got some stuff underneath the surface that needs to be upgraded, because it's not exactly matching this new way of expansion that you're going out into. I know Leos are very artsy, so I would set some new moon intentions around your art. Um, and Yeah, maybe you just wanna get it channeled out or something like that, but I really think it's important for the Leos to set some new moon intentions regarding art, healing, expansion, and maybe even, foreign travel, publication. This is a house that can help you get published, but the publication piece, it's like something in there that you could feel frustrated about, so and those who are in the publication know that, or being out at the forefront. It's something about that. You might want to set some new moon intentions that are about you standing out more. Some Leos is crazy, don't want to stand out. Well, you need to stand out, Leo. For the Virgos, this is happening in your 11th house, with the activation coming from the 8th house. So this could have to do with money for some of the Virgos. Money, earned income from the work that you do. You want to set some new moon intentions regarding that. Maybe you need to hang out with a more empowering group of friends, Virgos, and um, set some new goals, like money goals. Where do you want to make this money from? Maybe you want to set some goals for paying off debt, or set some goals for getting like a scholarship or a fellowship, a stipend, something like that. Where it's money you get, but you don't have to pay it back. It is about healing, so I do think it's important that um, Virgos are making sure they're taking care of themselves, so as to not distract from you being able to reach whatever your goals are. But this is definitely, if you want to make more money, Virgos, this is definitely a new moon to do that. Libra, this is happening in your 10th house. This has to do with career. So any Libra that wants a new career, or you want to be known for something new, something else, or for what you're truly about. Like maybe you're known for the wrong thing. This is a new moon. You can set intentions for those. Also, Libras, you can take your life in a new direction with this moon. Where do you want to go? What direction do you want your life to go in? This largely has to do with career. So, Libra, I do encourage you to set new moon intentions regarding career. For Scorpios, this is the ninth house. This has to do with traveling and expansion and growth. Scorpio, new moon intentions regarding that. Maybe you want to learn some new things, get a new certification, um, set some new moon intentions for that. Also, for if you want to teach, set some new moon intentions for that. This is definitely like an expansion and an up level, but it's from a place of from you growing on the inside and having that vision for your life. Scorpio, you may want to revisit your vision. Make sure it's the vision that you really want, and then you can always, if you want, revamp it and then reset the vision. Okay. Maybe you set a vision for the rest of this year. Maybe there's a 2-year vision, 5-year vision, 10-year vision that you want to set, but you can definitely be setting the vision. Also, if you need perspective on something, if you need to forgive somebody on something, this can help you set new moon intentions to be able to move past that. And also for Scorpio, it's all about your lifestyle. You're one of the ones where lifestyle is truly helping you to see, am I growing and expanding or am I not? And it might be because you need something new coming from that lifestyle house, maybe even something regarding work for the Scorpios. For Sagittarius, this is happening in your 8th house, which has to do with to set some intentions, Sagittarius. Y'all been having it rough and all y'all activated over all this crap that's going on, but y'all got to take care of yourselves. I'm just speaking real frank. Sag, take care of you. Okay. You need this new moon can help you set intentions for healing and keeping these healing modalities in place to keep you healthy and well and safe. It's also regarding money. Maybe if you owe debt, you might want to set some new moon intentions for releasing that, decreasing it, paying it back totally. This would be a good new moon for that. Yeah, this is definitely a moon of healing for Sagittarius. So setting healing tensions, Sag. Next is Capricorn. This new moon is happening in your 7th house. So you are the last, group who I'll say, where do you want your life to go, Capricorn? Because you want your life, wherever you want your life to go. Some of the Capricorns want to get a relationship. So come on, Caps. Let's go on ahead and manifest that relationship, right? Write it down, write it down and watch it happen. Um, Also, do you need support? How do you need to be supported? Write new moon intentions about the kind of support you want to call into yourself. Maybe you want to have someone and clean your house. Maybe you need some support and I'm trying to call out things that, well, here's one that we all know. Maybe you need to get a dietitian, or maybe some of the caps need to get or the cappies need to get a personal trainer. But it might be, I know somebody who helps people organize their digital photos. Or one friend of mine said she hired somebody to wash her clothes. Like, you don't need to justify. You just need to get the support where you need the support, Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, you don't have to do it all. You really don't. Your activation is coming from the 4th house. So, this moon for some of the Capricorns, it's something about your inner landscape that might need to be looked at, your emotions, or it's some activation from something going on at the home front, is really activating this moon. You'll kind of feel sparked by things that either come from the inside or stuff that's happening in your home or in family will activate your need for support or yeah, to activate that seventh house. Oh, seventh house is also about balance. So maybe something you're like, ooh, I do need to set some new moon intentions to be more in balance. For Aquarius, this is happening in your sixth house. So for the Aquariuses out there, it's important to make sure that you set some new moon intentions regarding your health, your wellness, your lifestyle, maybe regarding your pets if you have pets, as well as what's going on with the workplace. Like when I think about the sixth house, it's your day-to-day operations in the workplace. It's like the systems and the processes that we follow. Really, all of us are kind of being called to look at what systems do I have in my life and are they working for me? And what new systems do I need to bring in that will help me honestly be healthy. Okay. So for Aquariuses, this is true for you also. So I just encourage the Aquariuses to sit down and think about where do you need a system and then set a new moon intention for you creating that system, you discovering it, you getting some support in that. Also, this could be a moon where Aquariuses are like, I got all these problems. I'm getting ready to write down everything that I'm like, this is unresolved. I need to fix this. And I am going to, come up with an answer. So you can make new moon intentions about solving problems. Last but certainly not least are the Pisces. So for the Pisces, this is happening in your fifth house. So for Virgos and Pisces, this actually could be a moon that feels pretty lucky. Also, I think some of the Scorpios, you can set new moon intentions to be open to good fortune. I think all of us can, but these is happening in houses of good fortune for those signs. That would be Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. So for Pisces, do you have something creative that you're working on, or you want, regarding a hobby or having more fun? That's what I'm working on right now. I need to figure out what is fun for me now in my new life. Um, the fifth house is also the house that has to do with children. So for those who have children or you work with children, what new moon intentions do you want to set for them? Um, It's also regarding sex. So maybe some of the Pisces feel like they're not getting enough. Set some new moon intentions, or you want some better sex or something like that. Set some new moon intentions for that. And let's see here. Oh, also with shining and standing out, like where do you want to shine? Or the other thing might be new moon intentions regarding your unique gifts and talents. And what do you want to do with them? How do you want to let them shine? The fifth house is a hot house that has to do with shining. So, how do you want to express your gifts and talents into the world? Pisces are known to be healers. So, maybe some of the Pisces will be working on cultivating their healing gifts because Cancer is very healing. Oh, also for this moon, for everybody, really setting intentions regarding and trusting your intuition, very important. And for Pisces, that Aries house is the second house, which is about self-care and money. So I think that this could be a moon where you can set some intentions regarding money, especially money, so that you can use your gifts and talents. Make money using your gifts and your talents, Pisces. I think that would be really good for you all too. Thank you all so much. I hope that you have a wonderful moon. Just really quickly, colors to wear for a Cancer new moon would be pink for sure. Now, if you are, um, ah, sorry about that. If you are, um, Cancer is the same as the mother. And so, for instance, in Ifa, that would be Yemoja. In ancient Egyptian or Kemetic traditions, that would be Aset, also known as Isis. So, You can wear their colors also, but the color for Cancer is pink. But I will wear blue, or anything that would match the corals, the coral reef, in the ocean, and anything floral. Um, Maybe use also incense such as jasmine and lavender, rose, if you have rose. Let me see here. What else? Yeah, go sit at the water. Definitely write everything down. Okay. And we always have to have a candle. We always have to have a candle. So make sure you have your candle. All right. All right. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you for being here. Woo. And yeah, I'll see you all again very, very soon in the next video. Wishing y'all a very happy new moon in Cancer. Peace and love.